Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am back at you with a really quick haul. I just got back from New York and I went to New York during Fashion Week for a day and I did some shopping. First of all, before we begin, I want to apologize in advance. I know the camera angle is flipped. This is a situation where I have to do a ton of things within the next 48 hours. And filming is one thing I want to do, but literally I have to turn my life around and hop on a plane to Europe very, very soon. So I don't have time to do my camera setup on my iPhone, and also just transferring from my iPhone is just, it can be painful. So please bear with me filming on photo booth. I figured that you guys would rather see a video of me unboxing some things rather than not see one at all. So it literally came between, let me film this video or I just can't do it. Let me film it on photo booth or I just can't do it at all. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started into the haul. So it's going to be a variety of things. I have some shoes, I have some accessories, I have some makeup, and I have one clothing item, which is only part of a haul. I might add on to this if I have time. But the first thing that I want to show you that I bought from Sephora is this Marc Jacobs lip gloss. This is in the color Love Drunk? Enamored. It says both, Love Drunk Enamored. Okay, so it's this. It's a beautiful, sort of neutral, and, there's been talk of Marc Jacobs lipstick all over YouTube, or lip gloss all over YouTube. I won't belabor the point, but it's sort of like minty. It makes your lips tingle. I think it gives a slight plumping effect. And this color, I think, is just beautiful. Even though the lighting's not great. So there you go. That's item number one. An umbrella, because it rained. It rained all day, so I bought that at the airport. Not as exciting, huh? Let's see what else. Oh, so this is Sephora Lash Craft mascara, and this is a great dupe for the Marc Jacobs, forget what it's called, I'll put it on the screen, but I use this for travel. So if I want to pack a mascara that I don't care if I lose, it's not my, darn near $40 tube of Chanel lipstick, it's this. And so I was on a little trial size that I had gotten from Sephora, but I liked it so much, especially for travel, that I decided to get a full-size tube, and I'm going to stick this in my travel bag. This will be coming on my trip with me. Okay, guys, I know I am late to the game on this. I am very, very late to the game, and the stuff doesn't have packaging because I was traveling, so I take it out of the packaging. This has been also all over YouTube, but I had not tried it until this point. This is the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector. This is basically the Becca highlighter, and it's in Champagne Pop, and it is absolutely stunning. Wow, you get a lot of bang for your buck with this highlighter. It looks like this, but it is just the most pretty champagne. Anyway, people have talked about it on YouTube. Go ahead and look it up. I'm just telling you, if you are my complexion, even if you're not, I think that this would work. What I liked about her display, this was the first time I ever really paid attention to her display when I went into Sephora, is that it will tell you if you're this skin tone, this would be the best match for you. So they have young women of all different skin tones, and it will have the corresponding highlighter that she makes. But I think Champagne Pop might be pretty universal. I can see if you are super, super on the deep side, it may come off a little chalky, but this was gorgeous. This is better than the Chanel one that I have, and I like that one. So that was a winner. What else? Oh, so I also replaced my Anastasia Brow Wiz. I won't talk a lot about this except for to say, so for the Beyonce concert, I got my makeup done at the Dior counter, and they did an amazing job. I love the way it turned out. I was out of this brow pencil, so I just figured I'd try the Dior brow pencil. Huge mistake. That thing, I do not recommend it. Sorry if you disagree, but it was like no color payoff, very brittle. My girlfriend bought one. She said that hers broke immediately. I didn't have a problem with mine breaking, but I had to work way too hard to get any color out of the tube. I don't understand how they're selling that stuff. So I'm back to my Anastasia Brow Wiz, and I love it for travel. I use MAC Spiked. By the way, I just literally got off a plane a few hours ago, so I'm sorry if I'm looking a little tired and a little ragged, but I'm doing the best I can. It's late at night, and I just want to get this filmed for you guys. Okay, so another first for me was also a lip color, and that is not a first lip color, but my first experience with Pat McGrath. This is matte, and this is called Flesh 5, and it is gorgeous. I just used this today. It is this beautiful matte lip shade. It is so long lasting. It's not completely drying. I feel like it's also Your Lips Are Better, but I 100% love this. I'm really, really impressed. And look at this beautiful packaging. It's so elegant to take out of your bag or your, your purse or whatever. I just think that this is absolutely stunning and beautiful on, and a very comfortable matte to wear. I've heard great things about Pat McGrath Cosmetics. If you guys have used any and you recommend them, let me know, because based on the lip color, I would definitely try other things out of her line. I'm trying to think if that's all from Sephora. Wow, it feels like I spent a lot of money. Okay, well, I guess that is it. All right, so now let's get into some luxury. I did some accessory shopping and some shoe shopping, and I'll show you both. So, of course, I went to the Chanel in Soho. If you are in New York City, I definitely recommend that Chanel. They were super friendly, very nice. It helped that I was there on a Monday, so it wasn't overly busy, so I got great customer service. The store is big. I would say their ready-to-wear selection is okay. Their bag selection is pretty good, and their jewelry selection I found to be very good. It was the first time I've ever been into a Chanel where they had a ton of jewelry, and then they opened up the wall, and they had boxes of jewelry. So they had more than one of everything that they had in the store. Well, most everything. I'll show you one where they only had one, and I had to buy that. So that is in this box. I will spare you the theatrics, and I'm just going to show you what I got. This was the only one they had in store. And then afterwards, I went to a Chanel in Dallas on some free time that I had, and they said they had only ordered one and were waiting for it to come in, and they had it already reserved for a client. Because I was mentioning that I had bought these in New York. So you guys know I will do a big dramatic earring. I don't care. And look at this. These are let's see. I don't even know what to call them. Earrings, golden, yellow, blue, red, something. But these have the number 5 on them. And what I love about them is it's all different jewel tones. So this is going to be absolutely stunning for the fall. You could do a one large earring situation like I've done, but I don't mind like going all out 80s style and wearing both earrings. I'm actually going to put these both on for the remainder of the video so that you'll have something more interesting to look at. I realized before I started filming that I didn't have any earrings on, and I knew I was going to unbox these. So I said, I'll just put them on. So here they are. And maybe you can see a little bit better. They have the double C, and then they are the number 5. Now these are a little bit heavy, but this is not the type of earring you would just wear all day. This is definitely a special occasion earring. And I know they would not be for everyone, but I absolutely love them. So, I mean, they just make this whole plain little outfit I have on even look better. So love, love, love those. The next item I'm going to show you is, oh man, everything got all jumbled up in this box. And these are pretty, but they're not quite as exciting all day, any day. So this is back to the classics. These are navy blue with silver outlines and then crystals double C. So I do not have any navy blue Chanel earrings, and I think that these are so beautiful, classic, professional. Um, they can be dressy, they can be casual, but I think they give you a ton of options. So I bought those. And again, tag info will be on the screen. And then lastly, what's in this box? As you can tell, this is an all earring haul. And I did not buy any bags. One, because I think that I pretty much have, there's only one bag that I don't have from the fall collection that I am waiting for. I wish I could show you a picture. It is on the website. It is the Jumbo 255 in olive green with gold hardware. I was in Dallas as part of a business trip, and like I said, I stopped into Chanel, and they had the clutch version, and it was so beautiful. I almost bought the clutch version there. But I'm waiting for the bag. But the business trip that I'm leaving on in a couple of days, I'm going to Europe, and I'll start in Paris. And so it will be more economical for me. It will be more affordable, or it will be less costly, let's put it that way, for me to buy that bag in Paris. And they probably already have it because it's on their website. So it's not like it's a super exclusive edition of that bag. And if I can buy it tax-free and European prices, that would be amazing. So that is really the bag that I'm holding out for. There's really not much on my wish list right now, but I wanted to show you these. I thought these were so beautiful, very, sort of Art Deco. I love how this is a burgundy color. One of the things that I bought, oh, my nails, I'm so sorry. One of the things that I bought that I don't have to show you right now because I had it shipped to home was a blouse from Rag & Bone, and it's sort of like a brown burgundy, perfect for the fall. These would look gorgeous with that, or contrast with black. A nice professional earring if you want to wear a little double C and have a little dangle hang down. It just depends on your style or your taste. For me, these are on the conservative side, especially when you compare them to these bad boys. So that is what I got from Chanel. It was really a 3 earring haul. If you guys follow me on Instagram, I'll put my Instagram name on the screen. You will see that I also took a picture of a bag that I thought was absolutely beautiful. And so if you go there right now, I'm sorry my account is private, but I will friend you as soon as possible. I just like to make sure that there are not a lot of vendors in there. But if you go there, you'll be able to see it. It is a boy bag, and it is in some really beautiful and interesting finishes in one of my favorite colors, pink. So now let's move on to the next items, which are shoes. Okay, so many of you have DM'd me asking about Christian Louboutin shoes, particularly if your feet are on the very, very large side, not very, very large side, but on the larger side or the smaller side, saying, what are your tips? And I can do a whole video on that, and I intend to do a whole video on that when I get the time. But I have put so many people onto what I think is the best Christian Louboutin store in the United States, which is in New York City. It's called Boutique Horatio. It's on Horatio Street in New York City. For those of you who follow me from New York, you probably already know about it. But every time I go in there, I have a wonderful experience. It is a very small store, like most Christian Louboutin stores in the United States, but it has an amazing stock room. And I think out of many of the Christian Louboutin stores in the United States, they get the best shipments. They're always going to have current season, what's out and new and now in store. The other thing I like about them is that they will put out an email blast saying, these are our new arrivals, this is what we've gotten in. And I know that they always have in my size, which ranges between a 41 and a 42, really. So I happened to get an email blast of some new arrivals. I fell in love with the shoe, and I was like, well, I'm in New York City. I will pop in and I will try it on. And that's what I did, and I fell in love. So I actually ended up not only falling in love with one pair, but 3 pairs. 2 pairs I'm keeping for sure. 1 pair I am thinking about returning. So let me know what you think. All right. First of all, I will say, so sweet. They gave me gel insoles for the shoes. So I personally, I mean, I've got one pair of Christian Louboutins that are crippling, but the rest of my Christian Louboutins I can wear without much issue. But he said to also try these, which are, they're called Fashion Feet Gel Anti-Slip Ball of Feet Cushions. So that definitely should help. Maybe that'll help me get a few more hours of wear out of them. I don't know. But he threw those in for free, which was super sweet. So I will get into showing you the shoes. The first pair is here. I'm just going to go ahead and show you the box information. God, I love these. I cannot wait. Now, this is definitely not a work shoe. This is not a Pagal. This is not an Ariza. This is something that you're going to wear on your own personal time. And it is this. So this is called the Foley Spike. These are 100 millimeter heel, so that's about as high as I will go without a platform, which is about a 4-inch heel. And this is in the Foley style, which means it's got like a slider wider, to me, like a wider toe box. And but it's definitely going to show some toe cleavage, I guess that's what you call it, because it's cut. Like, I mean, there's only so much toe you're going to get between there and there. But these are absolutely gorgeous. These are sort of in like a gold, distressed gold. But I think I could even get away with wearing it with my distressed 255 that I unboxed in one of my most popular videos on this channel. I think it's called like Sit Down for This Massive Haul. But I think that these are absolutely gorgeous and beautifully stunning. These are not what I came in store to try on, but I saw this color. Actually, my friend saw this color, and we both fell in love, and we both bought the same shoe. So that is one. The second pair, I'll show you. These are nasty. I am sorry, but this is just, wow. Same shoe, but the way that the light is showing, you can't really see. I think it's better when I hold it like that. It's a pearlized white with tone-on-tone spikes. So this is the exact same shoe, the Foley. By the way, in both I have a 42, I think. Yes. And this is great. So I have sorority events where you have to wear white. I also have another mom's group that I belong to where I have to wear white. It has to be closed-toed. There are all these requirements. And this just adds a little style to that shoe. So it's a nice white pump, but definitely an occasion pump. I can also see wearing this with jeans. And yes, I would wear these in the winter. So as long as it's not gross outside or snowing or whatever, I get the soles done and I would absolutely rock these. I think that they are so, so beautiful. And the price on these, I believe, were $12.95. So not an inexpensive shoe. The more ornate and the more workmanship that goes into it, the higher the price. All right, so now this shoe that I'm about to show you was not planned. So I wear a size 10 in non-designer. So if you are a size 10, size 9.5, size 11, that type of thing, I recommend that when you go into Valentino, Jimmy Choo, Louis Vuitton, Christian Louboutin, you ask them for what you're looking for, right? And then I would also ask them what else they have in the back in your size, because it's going to be probably a more limited stock, and you pick up some gems that way. That's happened to me. And I picked these up as a result of that request, and it is these. These are Christian Louboutin. They're like combat style boots. And these would be great for walking around the city, shopping. And I'm considering, if I keep them, I'm definitely taking them to Paris with me, because I'll be doing, in Europe with me, I'll be doing a lot of shopping and sightseeing between meetings. And I think that these could really serve me well. I love that you don't have to do them all the way up to the top, you can sort of wrap the straps, the just like they have it right here. You can wrap the shoelaces around and wear them a couple of different ways. And also, when I was trying them on, and they were right, I make my own assessment, but the sales associate was like, your feet look really small in these. So they're flattering on the foot, which is hard to do with a combat boot, and especially a flat. So I actually really like these. I think they're so wearable. I do have another pair of Christian Louboutin boots. This is not, and it's this style, but they have a heel on them. And I don't think that they're quite as flattering as these boots are. I like these. So I'll probably end up keeping these as well. I usually have a pretty good first gut instinct when I buy something, and sometimes when I'll overthink, because I had these shipped to my house, so I did not travel back with these, and I'll overthink it, and I'll go, oh, do I really like it? And then I look at them again, and I'm like, of course you like it, because I'm pretty dialed into my style. So these were $15.95. So I think that these are really, really cool, and I don't have to tell you how many ways you could style these. You could wear them with a very feminine dress, and I think that they would look fantastic. If you enjoyed this haul, if you have any questions, please leave them down below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more content from me, Lady Luxe, please subscribe. I'll see you next time. Bye.